You ever get that feeling? Stuck in conversational quicksand? Like every polite nod and predictable question just drags you deeper into boredom.
Ugh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But what if we could ditch those tired old scripts and inject some serious sparkle into our interactions? Well, that's what we're diving into today.
Sounds fun.
You know how you guys send us articles sometimes?
Yeah, totally.
Well, this one's called From Dull to Dazzling: 6 Ways to Make Boring Conversations Flirty.
Ooh. Okay, I'm already intrigued.
Me too,
Big
honestly.
time.
Just the title alone,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So we're going to unearth all the good stuff hidden in here
Love it.
and hopefully help you transform those snooze fest conversations into something truly captivating. So are you ready to, uncover the secrets to dazzling conversation?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, great. So, first things first, the article kind of jumps into what does a boring conversation even look like, you know?
Yeah.
And it points to these usual suspects, like lack of genuine interest, or maybe you're just struggling to find common ground.
Right. Basic stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But there's this underlying factor that I found really fascinating. It all boils down to fear.
Fear, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, fear of rejection, or putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, and it can make us just retreat behind those safe topics.
Right. We'll just stick to small talk. Keep those walls up.
Exactly. And boom, boredom strikes. So how do we break free from these conversational prisons we've built? Well, the article prescribes a good dose of flirtation. But before you roll your eyes or anything, it's not just about cheesy pickup lines. It's not about,
Batting eyelashes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so what is it about then?
Well, there's this anthropologist, Dr. Helen Fisher, and she defines flirtation as, get this, the art of building connection,
Okay.
not just physical attraction.
I like that.
Right. So think of it as this way to inject energy and playfulness into your interactions, creating a sense of intrigue. It draws people in.
That makes a lot of sense. So even if you're not looking for a date,
Right.
these tips can still be super useful. If you want to build rapport with colleagues or, strike up a conversation at a networking event.
Exactly. Or just bring a little more joy to your everyday interactions.
Totally.
So speaking of those tips, the article outlines 6 strategies to add some of that flirtatious flair. Strategy number 1, find common ground.
Okay, common ground. That sounds simple enough.
Right. But think about it. The last time you had a conversation that just fell flat, did you really try to find those shared interests? Did you really dig deep?
Probably not. I mean, it's easy to just stay on the surface, right?
Totally. And the article gives this great example. Instead of just saying, oh, you like hiking, cool, you take it a step further.
Okay, how so?
You ask, what's your favorite trail? Or tell me about a memorable hiking experience you've had. Show genuine interest.
Right, get them talking about something they're passionate about.
Exactly. Imagine you're at a work conference and you've just discovered you both love, I don't know, vintage sci-fi novels or something.
Okay, yeah.
Suddenly, you're not just 2 colleagues exchanging business cards. You're 2 kindred spirits,
I see what you mean. A shared passion. It changes the whole dynamic.
Exactly. It can turn a potentially dull networking event into a memorable connection. All right, strategy number 2, body language.
Body language.
We all know nonverbal cues speak volumes. But are we using them to our advantage? The article stresses things like eye contact, leaning in, and of course, a genuine smile.
Yeah, I mean, a smile can go a long way.
Oh, totally. It's amazing how much it can, transform the energy.
For sure.
There's this relationship researcher, Dr. John Gottman. He talks about bids for connection, these little gestures, verbal and nonverbal, that signal hey, I'm here, I'm present, I want to connect.
So a smile, a nod, leaning in, those are all bids.
Exactly. You're sending a silent invitation. Hey, I'm enjoying this conversation. Let's keep it going. Okay, ready for strategy number 3.
Hit me with it.
Asking open-ended questions. Think about it. Questions that just get a yes or no answer. Those are conversational dead ends.
Total buzzkill.
Right. They don't invite the other person to elaborate or open up. So the article says, master the art of the open-ended question.
Okay, so instead of asking, do you like your job?
Exactly.
You could ask, what's the most rewarding part of your work?
Boom. You got it. It invites them to share a story. to be a little vulnerable, which can lead to a deeper connection.
I love that.
Right, and it can apply to any conversation, honestly. Like instead of asking your friend, did you have a good weekend?
Right.
You ask, what was the highlight of your weekend?
Ooh, nice. Little tweak, big difference.
Exactly. All right, buckle up. Strategy number 4 is going to inject some fun.
Yeah.
Playful teasing.
Ooh, playful teasing. I like where this is going.
A little bit of lighthearted banter can break the ice, create that sense of shared intimacy,
Yeah.
and just add a spark of playfulness.
Definitely.
So there's this relationship therapist, Dr. Esther Perel, and she talks about how important playfulness is to keeping relationships vibrant and exciting.
Makes sense. It's about having fun together, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going beyond the everyday mundane. And the key here is to keep it light. The article gives this example. You're a coffee snob, huh? I'll have to convert you to tea.
I like that.
It's not about putting someone down. It's just,
Just a little playful challenge.
Exactly. Injecting a little humor.
Yeah.
So how can we apply this in like a non-romantic setting? Say a coworker mentions they're terrible at remembering deadlines.
Oh, yeah.
You could playfully tease them. Don't worry, I'll be your personal deadline alarm. Just promise not to hit the snooze button on me.
Oh, nice.
See, lightens the mood. Shows you don't take things too seriously. Okay, strategy number 5. This one's all about showing genuine curiosity.
Genuine curiosity. That sounds important.
It's huge. It's going beyond just asking questions. It's about actually listening to the answers, asking follow-up questions.
Right, showing that you really want to learn more about the other person.
Exactly. When you show genuine curiosity, you're basically saying, I find you interesting. I value what you have to say. I want to understand you.
That's a powerful message.
Super powerful. Think about how you feel when someone genuinely listens to you.
Yeah.
When they ask those thoughtful questions and they seem really interested, it makes you feel seen, heard, valued.
Right. Absolutely. It's like they actually care about what I have to say.
Right. That's the magic of genuine curiosity. Okay, we've arrived at our final strategy, number 6, the power of humor.
Humor. Can't go wrong with a little laughter.
Oh, I know, a well-timed joke, a witty observation. Sharing a moment of laughter, those can be the building blocks of a strong connection.
Totally. Humor helps us relax. It disarms us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it creates a sense of shared joy. The article puts it perfectly. Humor can be a shortcut to intimacy.
Wow. I like that. A shortcut to intimacy.
It lets us let our guard down, connect on a playful level, and reveal a little bit more of our true selves. So we've explored these 6 strategies, turning those dull conversations into dazzling encounters.
So much good stuff here.
Right. But the article doesn't stop there. It goes into like how to maintain that flirtatious spark over time, staying curious, seeking out new shared experiences.
Yeah, keeping things fresh.
Exactly. Nurturing that connection. It reminds me of that whole growth mindset.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Like, flirtation isn't just a one-time trick. It's an ongoing process.
Exactly. Always learning, evolving, improving our skills.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap up, I wanted to point out the resource list at the end of this article. It goes beyond flirting tips. It has stuff about love languages, attachment styles.
Interesting.
And just like the complexities of human connection in general.
It's cool how it connects the dots. Like, connecting with someone deeply goes beyond just these surface-level techniques.
Right. It's about understanding ourselves, understanding others, and building those relationships based on authenticity and vulnerability.
That's the good stuff.
It is, right?
Yeah.
So there you have it. 6 strategies, some insights, examples,
Right.
and hopefully now you feel equipped to transform your conversations from dull to dazzling. Remember, it's about taking a chance, letting your personality shine through, and embracing that joy of human connection.
All about connection. I love it. But the article focuses a lot on verbal communication. What about, like, the unspoken language of our bodies?
Oh, good point.
How might our posture, gestures, even our eye contact be influencing those attempts at flirtation?
That's a great point to ponder. Food for thought.
Definitely.
And on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive.
All right.
Go forth and sparkle, everyone.
Turkle on.
And we'll catch you next time for another fascinating exploration.
Can't wait.